efficient passing offenses in the country. Year after year, you go back to Cardell Jones and J.T. Barrett, all the way back to Troy Smith and most.
Offense moving to a bunch formation. Tight end goes in motion. Second down, we're going to throw it. It's a short completion to the big tight end. He stopped and he gets a first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. Ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Back in motion now. They're going to run it here. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of the play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Here's the second down play. Looking downfield, it's King. There's a wide-open receiver, complete. He takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Well, the script from the offensive coordinator works perfectly here to get this game. Great job of mixing up a lot of different looks to get a read and a gauge of what this defense is up to today, and you're able to put 6 points up on the board. Great start.
And it's 7-0 after the BAT. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he takes this from inside the 5. Coverage team brings down the returner. So the Clemson Tigers offense comes out for their first possession today. And here we go, Kirk. This matchup on the edge is going to go a long way to deciding this game. An elite wide receiver and a guy who doesn't believe anybody can beat him.
This is going to be like a boxing match where it's an all-out battle. Two extremely gifted athletes competing on every snap. Better get your popcorn ready.
And a handoff as they run the counter play. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Looking to pass here on second down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Throws it to the right. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down. Here it's hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Makes a quick grab. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Looking for the wide out. He pulls it in for a big gain. Tackle made quickly after the catch, but moves the ball to the 12, a red zone opportunity.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
Comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And the tailback's got it again. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. And it's caught. Touchdown, Clemson. But they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient, precise. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
The clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. Back to throw. It's King. Catch made on the left side. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
That catch makes it a more manageable third down. QB decides to keep it here. The Buckeyes pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs.
You know, it's not always the flashy play. It's not always you have to throw for a big touchdown or make a huge run as a quarterback. Sometimes it's just being efficient. Take what the defense gives you, move the sticks, keep the drive alive. That's the energy, that's the momentum you really want to play with as a quarterback.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Defense. As the final seconds of this first quarter run out. Through one quarter, let's see how the quarterback's stats stack up. Getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. He's got it for a big gain. And he goes down right there. That's more than enough for a first down. So a positive play, Kirk, with the crossing route. This is the defensive communication the coaches were worried about in this game.
Yeah, it really is a challenge in this call. When the offense goes with that deep crosser, that defense has to do a good job of communicating, really keeping their head on a swivel and understand who's coming into their zone. That time they just lost the receiver and they gave up a big gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll hand it off. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Dropping back, it's King. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. First down here for this offense. Quarterback still with the football. Defense makes the tackle on the ball carrier.
Boy, the options dried up quickly for the quarterback here. Very, very fortunate he was somehow able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Handed off for a draw. The pickup is 9, so it sets up a 3rd and 1 now.
Boy, draws and screens are a great way to counter an effective pass rush. Allow those defensive ends to get upfield and then hand it off at the last second.
On 3rd down, it's a handoff. Oh, look at the quick cut. He gets past the tackler into open space now. Brought down to the 22. It's a 1st down, very near the red zone now.
Just get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do well.
And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back, fires it to the wideout. It's caught downfield. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal. And the Tigers come to the line with 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
Automatic on the PAT. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. That last possession, they got stopped on 4th down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. 1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? Offense will keep it on the ground here. Stop after a small gain. Now look at it, 2nd and 9.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire 1st half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Scanning the field, it's King. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a 1st down.
Nice throw and catch here for the Buckeyes. You know, Chris, it's hard to think of a time when Ohio State didn't have an efficient and prolific quarterback under center.
Here's a screen pass to the running back. Breaks loose at the 40. They finally get him down, but a solid gain in that screen pass. Good call there.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards in a 1st down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
The key here to me, Chris, is the receiver runs a precise route, and the timing is impeccable. Quarterback cannot hesitate because if he does, it could be pick 6 going the other way.
Makes a quick catch. Well executed.
A nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
On third down, he drops to throw. Comes up with the catch. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D.
They will go for it again here on fourth down. They are 1 for 2 so far today. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Bringing pressure. He's looking to scramble. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep his...
And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
Finally, the defense is able to come up with a play on this drive. Let's face it, this offense has been able to put things together. Quarterback's had a nice drive, but finally, great job of getting the pressure and getting after that quarterback.
Looking downfield, it's King. Quick throw to the left. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
And he knocks through the PAT. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he's going to float this one to the right side. What a diving catch way downfield. Big gain.
So impressed here, Chris, with this effort by the receiver. This ball's thrown way downfield, and actually it's thrown beyond him. I thought it was too far. This guy somehow lays out and comes down with a huge completion.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. That's reeled in. It's Foster. And a nice first down game there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. Pressure is coming. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. The defense recovers the fumble.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you've got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
An empty backfield on 2nd and short. Back to pass. It's King. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. The outfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, that's just a miscommunication here. That's busted coverage by the defense. There's no way you can... that open. The only problem for the offense is the quarterback misses the throw. That's a touchdown.
From the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Breaks the tackle, gets into the clear. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Chris, sometimes the quarterback is trying to find the open guy and get him the ball. It's exactly what he's able to do here. Found a way to pick up the first down.
And he floats this pass deep down the right side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. And the pass is incomplete. We're down to just... remaining.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
This will likely be the last play of the half.
Get set.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Buckeyes will kick this deep, begin the second half. Return starts from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Looking to make a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Clemson. That puts him on top in this.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Snags the quick throw. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Obviously, the defense will decline that.